Welcome in Morals, this is Demon Lord Draco Sahak. And today we are going to continue where we left off of Lilim Harlot event. Okay. Okay, it's just that sounded like a bit quiet to me. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Alright, there we go. But yeah, we're gonna continue with section 6. And we're gonna try to get up to like the newest time gate. Also just got just some streaming off well, I did some farming off stream, and now my Draco is now actually max level, so but yeah, I'll probably do some like more farming probably after this. Section 6, the Yamek Sire Banquet Expedition Lost Jerusalem. Also, how goes it? Get less safe. Oh, that's good. So, what happened? Did you guys adopt it, or did it just weave on its own? There were common things, familiar things lying beside me. The color drained from my face. The sheer coolness of death shocked me. And that wasn't at all. Through my vision, I saw dirt brown mounds, countless corpses piled high like mountains, each mound filled with a layer upon layer of rotting flesh, testament of death in all forms, looming ever present and just out of sight. I'm just one of many, made it all the way here, only to find myself helpless and alone, dying. Hey, exalted, how goes it? The burning pain frightens me, my fading sense frightens me. Becoming just a number of numberless corpses frightens me. Dying, meaningless death frightens me. Oh, you let it leave, okay. The thought of dying alone in this foreign corner of limbo frightens me. Okay, after worry about it, gotcha. Although, hopefully it actually finds a nice home at some point. Hopefully it's some nice people. What berserkers I have? Pretty much all of them except for Somerset, I believe. Yep, I have Kermilde also. Actually, it was like definitely a bust summon because I just love her and Sigrid's relationship. Are you awake now? Get ready, the 6th intimidation singularity is nearing upon us. Although after I read this section, I can show you like what servers I don't have. They give you like a good estimate. We got the bacon, eggs, mushrooms. It's probably gonna say seaweed and mushroom miso soup. Sorry versus Paimon from kitchen. Now I'd actually think of it. Yeah, it does sound familiar. Grilled mushroom with mushroom and lots of mushroom, cabbage, mushroom. Now that's the meal. Alright, man, I can see that. Have we got anything other than mushrooms? You know what? Never mind. I don't even want to ask. I'm actually amazed she still has eggs. Settle down. We are arriving at the 6th intimidation singularity soon. Okay, I don't know what that's. What that anime series is, but I'll look into it. In the 6th intimidation singularity, the Knights of the Round Table never intervened. Now, the one who rules the Holy City is the last Grand Master of the Knights Templar, Jacques de Moray. Okay, yeah, I figured that was an anime series. It's like I need to like some anime series I need to like get back into. Yes, poor man. His name was basically slandered, and his faith never rewarded. But yeah, he was basically tortured into giving a confession. The Knights Templar were an order and I sworn to protect the travelers making a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. And also sworn enemy of the Assassin Order. Sorry, I just couldn't resist. They had a jurisdiction all over Europe, enough to wealth to be their own nation state. Little wonder they were envied so fiercely. Hi, Akashi, how goes it? Oh. Oh, Ashashi, yeah, sorry if I mispronounced that there. Okay. I can only imagine the Grandmaster's Dragon and seeing everything he and his knights workforce to be so completely destroyed. Under this rule, the Sixth Sanctuary became quite a terrifying hellscape. But yeah, his means were no less oppressive than the Lion King's holy selection. He paved the pilgrim's path with blood and piously praying all the while. What is it? Something to say? Did you finally realize that I'm truly the evil beast who I claim? That would seem to be all certainty. At this time, he will be wielding a holy sword which, to cut down a fell beast. And that structure sentence gonna seem a bit off. He will, I'm sure, do so with painfully pure prayers in his heart, and all to atone to the sin of claiming the false Holy Grail. And now you and I are going to take that oh so earnest faith of his and trap onto the ground. Yeah, about that. Our demo array is much different. Okay, everyone, we arrived at 6 of Diminishing Singularity. Please check your belongings when you exit and make sure you don't leave anything behind. Thank you again for flying with the Twilight Ladder. Try to stay behind me if you can, Master. Even setting the fiasco that was the 7th Singularity side, their Shadia had a rough time there. If this place is anything like it was back then, we're in for a hell of a fight. Not only that, this time everything's going to be kind of for us. But hey, what's the word could ask for more? Now that the proof world is no longer under my control, these singularities have become a field day for beast hunting. Our objective is clear. We must find and defeat the Fourth Guardian and free the incarnate demonic beast. Come, Master. Time has finally come to return to hell. Yeah, it's definitely hellish for the Sandstorm. Stay close to me, Master. We don't want to live set sight in another. Man, I got some in my mouth. So gritty. This is probably why people wear scarves over their mouths. Is that when they're like in sandstorms and stuff, so that way they don't accidentally get sand in there. Hey, Nero, I think the wind's about to die down. There, I can finally see where we are. Wait, the hell? Oh my god, we get to run a marathon. That's a lot of graves. Wait, does it mean... What? So this is going to be a number 7 single situation, is it? Hey there, Iron Valiant. How goes it? Good. That's good. What do you mean, Halloween? Elizabeth, I do not understand. She was just another anti-hero. What did she have to do with this? Went to the mall and had some sushi there. That's good. Ooh, what kind of sushi? It puts an upside-down pyramid. A Japanese castle is... Slow down. Damn it. You are not making any sense. I know nothing about any of this. Nothing is so bizarre as what you are describing happened in any other Shadias. I see. Well, that must be nice. Ooh, salmon. Yeah, that actually sounds like a very good sushi place. Heck, I actually need to look to see like any good sushi places are probably around here. Because yeah, we have like just about, pretty much about everything. Although we have like I think way too many Mexican restaurants and bars though. Yikes! What happened to your Shadia anyway? Hang on, Master. What's this weird ass festival you're doing in the sixth singularity? Hey, Nemo, how goes it? No, I have not played the metaphor event. So before. No, unfortunately. That PlayStation, you have a Switch. Ah, gotcha. Although, maybe that may, now I think of it, this Iron Hat's pointed out, maybe. Might have actually heard of it. It's just, there's so much stuff I haven't, it's hard to keep up. Yeah, I have a Switch and a PS5 though. Although I also have a Series S, but I just let that, I haven't fucking touched that shit for who knows how long. Oh, made by Atlas. Ah, gotcha. So each Fort client has its own power to warp singularity. Like what you saw with the sun. Does that make sense? But I can hear it's another reason for your certainty. Looks like we'll have to pick this up later. We got the enemies. Yeah, I guess Arcade didn't have the liberty to go all like weird and wonky. Compared to a mobile now, it looks like. It would seem that we are not up dealing with Pilgrim Knights. So Pumpkin Knights then. Draco Medford. Ah, congrats! Same for me as well, Iron. They might look ridiculous, but they're certainly clearly ready for a fight. Let's do this, Master. I'm taking all their heads and replacing them with mushrooms. Okay, we really need to, like, get... Maybe we're level 100 gamer. Ball comps. Easy. Oh, good. Haven't done that yet. Although I'm thinking like making her like 2020 and then like grilling her up. Although I did something really funny. I actually made all her skills 666. Artemis was a rainbow roll clap. Oh, congrats on getting Artemis. Yeah, they're really cursing Draco here. Oh, thanks, Iron. Although I actually need to go through and actually clear some of my frivolous not think of it. It's like, hey, I keep getting like requests. I haven't really like done much with it. Pick up a regular and event supports. Okay. Yeah, I think I was probably the same here. Yeah, it's a good thing I leveled up Draco by a lot. Rigor has a Black Rail and Event as Tama, Raiko, and Europa. I got you. Hey, Draco's alive! Alright. Okay, 600 locked. Gonna save up for summer cast story, sir. Wish you luck. Didn't get just shut. LB7 free. No, bro. Guess that all we have to do now is head down the road until we reach Lost Jerusalem. But man, between this and what we saw in the summer summary, I gotta ask, is this some kind of joke to you? Do you realize this is you're the final boss here, right? This isn't my fault, Kay! Well, now you don't even sound like you. Come on. You weren't anything like this back when you fought the other side to death. Man, this is really throwing me off. This just doesn't not make sense. What is going on in this proof world? Draco-san, you said you think Draco's Ray is behind this, yes? What makes you think so? Because because our Merlay is different from your Merlay, Draco. Especially since our Merlay actually has has tits here. Okay. Really, what choice do we have? Although, also very much freaking batshit crazy. Although that's our statement. But if I have a spiritual heart like this, how could I not go full innocent monster? Witches should curse the world in witchy ways. And demons should do so in demon ways. That's just how it is. The fate of humanity beast, none that matters to me. Although I have to wonder, was I really summoned to help them of a matter concerning all humanity? Sure, it doesn't feel like it. Oh well. By the core, this is gonna assist me better than the Holy Grail stuff anyway. I saw him for it. Besides, I'm incarnated down beast. One of the beasts from the Book of Revelation. What could be more fitting for a demon? Yeah. I'm actually surprised we haven't actually had him summonable yet. I don't know if it's probably like issues with like licensing with Sega or something, but maybe at some point. An innocent monster, I see. So this Jack was the demon worshipping witch. This always stuff sounds pretty ridiculous, but isn't that kind of bad? Indeed, foreigners are very excessive. It's something straight out of a bad joke. We cannot take them seriously, even if we try. But it's also very vertical in nature, which makes them dangerous. So why is such being summoned here? This always raises more questions. I think they own the development, I believe, yeah. It's like, I don't know if, because I know they made the machines, I don't know if there's like, maybe have some stake in licensing, but... And then there she goes, Lossify again, at least the church of like some originals. Come on, Master, let's go, and don't push yourself too hard, Kate. We got a long road ahead of us. Although, I don't even know if Arcade's still, like, around. Because they kind of ended, like, not long after they did this collab. But then they, like, saying that they were going to put more surface in. Don't worry. I've just got the thing for exhaustion. A bit of my special task, and you won't even know what tiredness is. Yeah, they basically stopped. I guess they had no idea what to do for a story. Like, after they did, Nero's story at the end. And they stopped adding in new servants, but they said that they were gonna add like more events. Like, what? And why would you even say you're ending this right after you do a collab? Yeah, it's just like you're just trying to milk that extra money a bit. I'm starting to wonder if these things you're constantly pushing are even mushrooms at this point. Yeah, that's why I kind of wish that they would do too, but they say, oh, well, physical cards are part of the charm and all that. It's like, dude, it would probably make a killing if they just pour it to PS5 and Switch and all that. What do you mean? I'm just talking about Fireman B1. Don't put your crazy fights fancy on me. Oh, come on. Are you actually trying to pass off on normal now? No. You know what? Just forget. Let's go. Although, hopefully in the future they might. Maybe it just as a standalone game where you can just don't actually need to go spend crazy money to unlock all the servants. Wait, 50 editions of a lot. Okay, what's Mr. 16? Okay, defeat pumpkin types. And we're ascending. Yeah, small crew that actually also funny enough has like a South Park reference when he dies here. Alright. There we go, and... Okay, we're doing Captain Nemo here. Okay, Kusa. Alright. Costume parade. Actually, I mean, I don't think of it. It's been a while since I've seen any like parades and stuff. Although the costumes, I kind of actually wonder what costumes are going to be available at Gen Con since that's something I kind of for. Although before that, it's like basically I'm going to be like attending a wedding where I'm like gonna be dressing up as Charlemagne. Oh, okay. Isn't that one that's held in like Los Angeles? I forget the actual name. I know it's like in my head. It's like PAX or something. Or I could be getting it mixed up. I constantly like to go around and buy a few things. Oh, okay, you can. Oh, Anime North. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's this thing over there. Thanks. Yeah. Well, fortunately, I'm in Indiana. There's not much in terms of like actual anime, but there is like one that's like for board games and stuff. It's like Gen Con. Referred to as the best 4 days of gaming. Although I kind of want to go back because there's like actually everything's held in the convention center and everything is like interconnected. And like, so all these hotels are actually connected to one another, so some of the events are held in the hotels. Although one of them is actually kind of funny. It's like Union Station. You go at like on the top, and they actually have train carriages, like coaches, that serve as hotel rooms. And it's like actually right by like the train station too, which is like. Yeah, I told him. That's her mom. Hey, can we actually sleep in here for next year? And she was like, no. I guess it's like next to the train tracks. Although, the one last year was actually kind of insane. Like, we went to book a hotel room and it was like, because someone would give us tickets. And then we got in and it's like, my dad was freaking out because they accidentally booked us the chairman's suite. And it was freaking out, thinking like instead of like a couple hundred a night, this is gonna be like a couple thousand a night. Like, turns out, yeah, we just got a couple hundred. It was actually pretty nice. He had like one area where you actually had get to play games and stuff, and then they had a TV in there, and then there was like a TV in like the bedroom section too, along with a couch. And then you had like you can open the room and you can actually have a nice room and you can see like the state house like right down below. Or like or actually I think that was just the courthouse. Like that was actually kind of cool. I actually seen that too, and then they had like a statue of like one basically what I think it was like one of the first Hoosiers that served as vice president was also like like there too. And then they had like a statue of like Washington too, if I remember right. But yeah, that would fucking be crazy if they busted like that that suite again, which I don't doubt it. Or in like one of like the other like hotel rooms, like executive hotel rooms. Like what the. Oh yeah, they also have like a mini fridge too, although it's like constant beeping because apparently someone forgot to close it. Oh, hang on. There. Apparently I forgot to close my door. Hey Jake, how goes it? Oh, fuck off, Jake. A certain master's command spell connects a heroic spirit and a human, who transfers the sea of the distant moon. Come on, there we go. You haven't touched this event? Dude! You're missing out on a good event here. Section 7, destroying the acquired Holy Land. Have you also tried to roll for Draco? Yeah, I agree with Iron. Do an event. Visit other stuff. Been walking for a while now. How are you holding up, Master? Really, you give me flack for all this time for not slacking, and yet here you are slacking, man. Can't have been easy for you, especially since we're fighting just about every step of the way. You mean the buggy, the veggie built? I guess that means she's in your Shadia too. Whether if it was, although our Lloyd Vinci is different from your Lloyd Vinci. She doesn't drive around in a cat tank. That's awesome. There's nothing better than an ally to trust to watch your back. Anyway, just hang in there and a little longer. Looks like we're fine there. Kept doing tuber hair. Dude, I was even doing some other stuff. Bitch at me for doing it. Dude, you play fucking Tomb Raider. You like Indiana Jones? Tomb Raider is probably a good one. Game to play. So that's the Holy City place. I guess it's pretty impressive. In fact, play Tomb Raider. Play Uncharted also. Hold up, someone's here. And then once you play both of them, those series, let me know, and I'm going to show you a video you're going to really appreciate. Oh, you played Uncharted. It's Dragon Slayer. Very suit, indeed. That's several of Sir Gawain you knew in your sixth seniority. At least in terms of defense, he is a very bit of a coincidental. So he's no pusher guy. Yeah, definitely cool series. Although I need to play the fourth game and then also the one with Chloe as the main character. As that were bad enough, he's both a saint and a dragon slayer. I'm a beast of the Book of Revelation, the Dragon of Red, and that makes him a dangerous opponent for me. Jack was liberated is one thing, but he almost certainly caught here for the expressive purpose of defeating me. Although, strangely enough, people say that he does make a good person to team up of Draco with. He must be some species or contracted master. Yeah, I gotta miss Uncharted. It's like, they make Jack and Daxter, ditch it, go to Uncharted. And then they make The Last of Us, ditch Uncharted, and just stay on The Last of Us. It's like, so come up with a new series and then ditch The Last of Us for that. It's like, what the fuck? Although, actually first they started off with Crash Bandicoot. Then they did that for Jack and Daxter. Then they did Jack for Uncharted. Then they did that. What is it with fucking with Nine Dog and their IPs? Good God. It's like, you do know you can actually keep making games with multiple IPs while making new shit, right? Damn it, looks like he's not the only one we need to get him with. Especially since too they sold Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. Huh? Did I take too many of my special shrooms, or did that night really just take out a pumpkin for us? I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid I have a lot on my plate at the moment. If you have business here, I'd appreciate it if you would be willing to wait until later. Although, that reminds me, I need to play that Ratchet & Clank game I got. I mean, I think I remember you know what I'm talking about, Jake, because you were there when I was setting up the PS5. What do we do now, Master? Well, okay, if that's what you want to do, I'm fine with it. You hear that? You overgrown gourds? I'm gonna stuff you with my most poisonous mushrooms until you're choking and gasping for breath. Why don't you even use poisonous one at that point? Like, I had so many games I need to, like, probably figure out what to do with backlog. Well, this sucks. I'm nothing but Draco guards. So I guess I'm gonna have to make my own. Hey, Mental, how goes it? Yeah, everybody's showing up tonight. Yep. Good trying ginger juice. Oh, nice. How's the taste? That's ooh. Sorry to hear about that. Hope you're getting close to feeling better. And people are right. Draco is freaking absolutely broken here. Best way to explain it would be buy into Jitteru and eat it. And okay, I'm kind of interested to see where this Ragnar takes us. It's organic, so it does taste like ginger. Gotcha. Which is weird to say. Yeah, you're good. Some things are like kind of get a bit difficult to like describe in terms of taste. No, for anybody that says that something tastes like cat food or dog food, you have to ask if they actually tried that before. See if they actually give you like some interesting, funny stories. Like, I actually want to know what that one guy that was on Kitchen Nightmares while Ramsey was tasting food. He was like saying that, yeah, he agrees with Gordon, and yeah, that basically tastes like cat food. Or I'm like, wait, you tried cat food before? I was like, well, funny story. We never actually got to see what the funny story was. Thank you, good sir. Your assistance this year was inevitable. Valuable. Yeah, some do. Some will actually make you sick, and then I guess it's like how they cook it, like all the ingredients are prepared. Although if it has like weird taste, maybe you're better off not knowing like why it tastes weird. I'm Georgios, a writer, summoned to the 6th Intimidation Sanctuary. You're summoned to kill me, were you not? So, what are you doing here, finding pumpkins? You're correct, a young Solemn beast. I was summoned here along with this level for Guardian, Jacques Limore, to slay a beast. However, Jacques is not what I was suspecting. Instead of a devout monk, she is a demon-worshipping witch. So that's the foreigner one. Jacques Limore is attempting to summon a fictional evil god. She worships the one she calls the Holy Mother of the Abyss, and I believe she means for the incarnated demonic beast to serve as its vessel. What? How dare she try to use my incarnate dynamic beast for something so unseemly? As silly as it sounds, it's still bad news. Gotta remember, we are still in the single area. If something like that materializes here, there's no telling what kind of mess we could make. Correct. Which is why I have to proposal for you. What is it? Well, bold as it may be to make such a suggestion. What do you say to forming an alliance? Are you playing with me, Dragon Slayer? No, I have never been so much to use jokes or pranks. I assure you, I'm quite serious. This alliance will be a benefit for both of us. I cannot stand by and let Jacques Moret's rampage continue unchecked. And you must ensure your incarnate demonic beast is not misused against your wishes. We share a common goal, as such we had no issue with joining forces. That's good to me. What? You did not create on our behalf. Why would he go for it? If this guy's gonna attack the master, there's no reason for master treating like an enemy. Remember, Solid Space, Master's only real enemy here is you. Okay, Sir Georgios, until we stop Jacques Limore, we'll be trusting each other for our eyes. Thank you, young warrior of Ulster. It will be an honor to fight by your side. Yes. Now then, let's be on our way. Jacques Limore has stationed countless enemies throughout the Holy City. In fact, the French king even executed them because they were too powerful and wanted. I think he also owned debt but yeah, also wanted access to the treasury. But when they were like basically burned on an island, which yeah, I think at the time was referred to as a Jew Island, they basically cursed the king, and that his descendants would actually suffer, which supposedly did take effect. And I think I remember that did end up coming true for like the French Revolution. He got too powerful. That's what happened. In fact, the Templars had basically made their first banking system of Europe. Now then, let us be on our way. Jacques Limore has stationed countless lines of enemies throughout the Holy City. Allow me to show you the way, and I'll do my best to take along the route with the fewest cars. So they made Trump up, kind of a bit of Trump up charges, like basically worshipping like a demon known as Baphomet, which is like a god of sorts. And then yeah, they were kind of even like tortured and beaten into actually doing it. Into like quote unquote professing. Your flag was shining, damn. Another was an African king that basically once crashed the economy by overspending. He made gold like practically worthless. Because he basically flooded the market with it. Warcraft servants, okay, undead enemies. Although, but he actually did open a mosque, like, every Friday. He opened up a new one. And in fact, he's the reason why Timbuktu is actually kind of a famous name and why people actually remember it. Because he actually made it like a place for warning. Yeah, I think there was actually a queen that basically resulted in, it was so evil that basically 90% of the population ended up dying. And she went out her way to basically make it so that way, killed off a royal family, but the thing is, for the woman, she couldn't actually execute him because she was written. So she basically blocked him in a dungeon and had him starve to death. Although her son, I think, is like, was better, especially since he actually realized, holy shit, my mother's a batshit crazy psychopath, and decided to go completely 180 from her when he took over. Still can't remember like the name of that. Alright. Let's get this out, and then we'll see if it unlocks a new quest. Leper this. Okay, I can't remember who that is. God, there's like so many freaking tyrants throughout history.
Thank you, mortal, and welcome to the Dhyamic Army.
Also, thank you, Zero Chara for the follow. Up there with the most people he killed. Oh, sure. Oh, the Belgian king, okay. I think I'll look into it. Although, I think there was like, there was like one country that actually ate their prime minister. I can't remember if it was like, Belgium or something like that. Get to upgrade MASH to 4-star. You have to go through the 6th singularity, actually. Once you reach a certain point, you will actually upgrade. I can't remember exactly the point. I don't know if it's like after basically you face off of Flannis or what. But then, yeah, she will upgrade. Oh. And then I think if well down the line, her no phantasm will also change too. Although I think it's mostly cosmetic. Yeah, but so I just love using one of your favorite sabers. Gotcha. Oh, what's a saber, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, Mordred! Yeah, she's best friend. One of my best friendos. It's pretty awesome. What do you say, Jason? Jake, you're kind of like a bit slow. $13 million, Jesus. Yeah, that's like messed up. Although, sadly, there's like people with even higher kill counts. What are they call buffering? Well, fix your buffering. Was 13 million soldiers, damn. Although, I do know that I think at some point they actually had it. It's just, I just remember reading something where basically they were gonna go bust no matter what. Because basically, the whole thing was just basically go around and conquer everything and then plunder, which actually doesn't, it's not actually a very feasible strategy. Because sooner or later you're just gonna burn through everything. Plus on top of that too, it's like you got all these people you have to keep under control. The more you add, that's more control you're going. Hey, yo, Soggy, how goes it? Yeah, it was 2.5 million. Yeah, same. Although, I kind of want. I actually read a fanfic where it's actually featuring Proto Mordred. It's actually kind of funny. Where basically Mordred actually, that Mordred basically destroyed Camelot, not because of like feel like being denied like the throne, but out of like love for Arthur. It's like going all full yandere. It's like, in fact, yeah, it's even going like bringing into like Arthur like as like a lost puppy or something like that. Yeah. Although, heck, I actually remember seeing a video where basically, I think it's like oversimplified, where they had this like genius idea to beat Napoleon was to basically run all the way back to Russia. Which, at first seems cowardly, but it is actually genius, because Napoleon was losing people from food, they were losing basically from heat stroke, and exhaustion, and diseases. Because Napoleon kept going around doing the stupid idea of just basically burning everything, going scorched earth, instead of like actually taking the resources with him. So yeah, it was going there, losing people on the way, and then basically after a bad winter, started basically beating them badly, so now they just run. So they had to run back, kept losing people along the way back, while basically all the other countries joined forces again and come right back to France and basically overthrow them. It took like what? Like the fourth one? The fourth big war against them for them actually doing it without, because I think it's like the other ones they had to like keep doing like treaties and stuff to like stop the fight, and then just only to pick it back up again. Yeah, you get a struggle exactly. Yeah, probably. Although the thing is like about altars is like basically you're giving up their very idea of like their overall character, I believe. Like what makes them them, basically. Alright. Russia, if you remember, stopped the Ottomans' advance in Europe. Although the thing is about Russia, it's geography can protect them, but also work really against them. I mean, heck, it's like the fact that they even, like, during World War II, they were going to war with Finland, and even though they were gaining some land, they were still getting their the Finnish were basically fucking kicking their ass. Actually finished the Roman Empire, well, or at least the equivalent of it. Oh, yeah, the Holy Roman Empire just like. Because, yeah, he kept taking so many lands and got so much fracturing. From no all-camera help. Yeah, that's kind of like the thing that sucks about it, though. There's like some things like, yeah, I guess, yeah, really dated. Well, even then, I think when it came out, it was like kind of a bit dated anyway, if I remember right. Possibly Sweden could be bigger. Although I think their Sweden was actually an empire of its own, but then that fractured.
Yeah. ミッションクリアだ。よく見ろ。マップになんか増えてねえか？
Passing help Prussia. Yeah. Yeah, although, if I remember right, with everything that happened with Catherine, I think she just ruled for too long. Plus, yeah, her son ended up getting assassinated because, he was trying to imitate his dad, and people didn't like that because his dad was, yeah, not completely there. But and also a bit too much of a man-child, although the bad kind. Yeah, I think that's like how they were going back then. I never really actually looked into it, which I probably should have. Although, now I think of it too. Oh yeah, Napoleon also destroyed, ended up destroying, like, practically, Spain's empire too. Because he caused, like, multiple, like, revolutions in, like, South and Central America. Which, yeah, that fractions of, like, fucking hell. Although, Brazil actually ended up uniting, though. Because... Oh, even before then! Like, he had so many, like, nations. It's like, it started in South America first, and then it worked up all the way to Mexico. Which, yeah, even by then, it's like, which even some areas which are basically, like, I know, let's see, Panama, and then there was also, Yeah, it was like through Panama, Nicaragua, El Salvador was like, and then I think a couple others were actually united as one country against like Mexico, and then they ended up fracturing. It was like a little mess was going on over there. It was like, and there were like civil wars, and there were civil wars within civil wars. Like, there, she's finally settled down. What in the world is she, and what's she doing here? So basically, he became king of Prussia not to anger Austria, Poland, and Lithuania. Multiplied. Well, China does sometimes summon multiple versions of the same person. I hear there's even a druid me running around. Well, it's not just a druid. You also have Proto You, and then you also have Alter You, who's actually like Jalter, more like a fanfic kind of character. What do you mean? She's just another anti-hero. From the life of me, I cannot understand what this is all about her that has you so terrified. Or the Polish Lithuanian Dutchery. I confess, her sonic stream was an impressive attack. I truly felt as if my brains were in danger of melting out my ears. It's okay, Master. I think I know what you mean. She had the same scent about her as Lady Nil did whenever she locked Ananias with her and forced him to listen to her house. This way, everyone. There's a secret passage here that will take us inside the castle. They have probably already begun the ritual to summon their wicked guy. Come on, let's hurry. Oh, okay, so after 1870, then it becomes Germany. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so basically Germany was like Italy, where it was actually divided like in multiple states.
じゃ次のミッションご開帳だ。ミッションクリアだ。
Right around the same time. Dang. In Bismarck. Oh wait, I'm probably gonna fucking mess up because watch. This is gonna be Demo A and she's foreigner and Ray Nero. This is the front room. However, I don't know what to look at, but I do know there's too many of them. My, don't you people know better than to go sneak around like rats? What's the foreigner version? The foreigner version? You mean to say there's more than one version of me? What? Like there's some world where I'm running around as a lawful good saver? Fat chance! Funny you say that. Well, Lilim Harlot, please stop this. This nonsense has gone far enough. That's That's funny, is it? It is nonsense, is it? Complete and utter nonsense. I mean, it's just look at me. Some hack Pulp Fiction offer cracks out a book or two, and now I'm all innocent and dressed like this. Where that guy was, he must have had some serious fetish. But you know, I can't help but notice something here as something ridiculous. And besides, it doesn't matter how reducible or abstract the code may be, as long as there's an idiot who cultivates buys it. All you need is to make the world fall apart on its own. Spoiled by fish, east and west. Now, I really get the longest Halloween in your lives. Never-ending nightmare that grows in gore. I had hoped it might get research, but alas, alright, everyone. Been counting on your assistance. No, now I think of it, I do remember that Napoleon actually, as crowned for emperor, he actually invited the Pope, but the Pope didn't crown him. It was actually just Napoleon himself because basically he didn't want to like circular like authority going around, where basically it's questioning like who's actually in charge, is it the Pope or is it the Emperor? Like they did for the Holy Roman Empire. It's like, because at one point it's like where the Pope actually went up to the Emperor went up to the Pope and said, like, yeah, he's deposed. Like, and the Pope's like, wait a minute, you can't depose me. I'm the Pope. You're deposed. Like, wait, you can't depose me. I'm the Emperor, so you're deposed. And it just kept going back and forth. He imprisoned the Pope for you. Oh, I didn't know about that. I definitely need to look that up then. Cinco de Mayo. So that's where that actually comes from. Okay, let's see if this actually works. And then 1870 versus Russia. Now it's the mindset that decided to invade. Aye, aye, aye. Which, of course, probably helped to make Mexico a bit unstable. Alright, I'm immobile. Yeah, Nero's about dead here. Alright. We'll learn to Mexico. Man, there's like so much history in like Europe. Like you could probably spend a whole lifetime learning it and like still have a hard time keeping up. Maximilian. Although when I think of that, I'm thinking of like Maximilian Robespierre. Guy was actual complete nut. Who basically created the Reign of Terror, and even if some people were like saying, "Dude, I think we're doing good. You might want to knock down the Reign of Terror a bit," and then he would execute for even suggesting that. In fact, just for saying "Monsieur" instead of like "citizen" would get you killed. Even having like sympathy for like the royal family, even if you don't like them, will get you executed.
そっかそっか。おお、いいやつ引いたじゃねえか。おお、いいやつ引いたじゃねえか。やる。
Vampire the second accent after being the French. Although I do know like Robespierre fucked up one time where basically he was first was basically he had like a festival of reason where it's like talking about reason, and then he was like addressing people like he was a god, and then his like biggest fuck up where he pulled basically decided to pull a Joe McCarthy before hundreds of years before Joe McCarthy became thing, where he basically said that he had a list of traitors, and he was, and basically only he has that list, and he gets. And no one knows what it is, so everybody was freaking out, saying, "Okay, all in favor for executing Robespierre, raise your hand." Everybody said hi. Practically everybody said hi. US one, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, since we were too busy at the time dealing with that. So that Mary has been a bit manure as far. Such amateur nonsense has no place in my fear. I would sooner drink that poison than suffer such a dish again. Although, part of that is the reason why freaking James Buchanan sucks. Like, literally, he's actually listed as one of the worst presidents, well, actually, the worst president of all time. How dare you serve as me such law? I trust you understand that the price of such transgression will be your life. Because, like, after Lincoln got, like, elected, like, states were starting to see that he just basically did nothing and just let him do it. Not that I ever had any intention of letting you live. Oh my, how terrifying. So, you don't enjoy my cooking, your Imperial Highness. I'm sorry to hear that. Well then, perhaps you prefer my Chevrolet goat cheese with grilled Milton. Although, I do remember that basically, everyone was exiting the presidency, Buchanan turned to Lincoln and said, "If you are as happy to entering the presidency as I am leaving it, then you, sir, are one happy man. In the name of Mother, the young and the depraved. Not a dark mother, goddess, bearer of the harvest with 1,000 young. What the incredibly ominous aura is that? Usium, hear my plea and answer my call. Well, actually, she never actually said that. That's actually was a political slogan used to actually make her appear bad. Was she had bad taste? Yes. Was she tone deaf? Yes. But she never actually said, let them eat cake. Bon appetit. Oh yes, this one's a little closer. Even if the world's under pressure collapse, it's not as so far gone as far-fetched that it can't bring down the fake god. I think it'll come out pretty properly dynamic, especially when you're working with the materials like this. Yeah, she was. I remember that part. But yeah, basically after the death of like her dad, basically they had no reason to keep her around because it was like a bargaining chip, so they just executed her. I think this feels like, guess this is inside of that thing. Incarnate dynamic beast era. Bastard! Damn it! That overgrown footwork keeps going after Lanier. This probably wants to get back at original buy. I think it'll be Trace Men if it gets his hands on even a better vessel. In fact, I can use all the remaining incarnate dynamic beast and incarnate and Sans beast is true buy. Not chopping down. Yeesh. That would be made a true harlot, then we might just be able to finally bring our wicked gods into this world. Don't be ridiculous. No fever delusion can ever help to become so good. Well, plus on top of that too, it's like, yeah, he just enabled the elites to do whatever. It's like, not taxing them, basically screwing over the poor and the peasants, and basically not giving them equal rights, basically. What the? Nero? Yeah, that whole system where basically it's divided into three like branches, and basically only one vote per person, basically. Well, one vote for like a class. That was like, hey, what happened? I cannot move. Huh? Don't look at me. I didn't do anything. Lexia. Yeah. Oh, la la, I didn't know what's going on, but this is crew. A bow chest. Oh, Dark Young, so Nagaroth. Take the pieces, immature pie, and bring it into. Hello? Yep. Eek. The goat just exploded. Well, talk about a spider fest. I think it's too much. Even fall apart. It's like melting into mud. But dark presence is growing stronger. Help! And she got swept away. Lady Murray. The mud swallowed her. Doesn't mean it has a mind of its own. God, it's coming right for us! We gotta get out of here, Master. Come on. Ugh. Draco's back there. Hey, Nero! Actually, fine. Just leave her down that minute. Fine, fine. Don't give me that look, Master. That mud came from the ghost of the nature. I could scary imagine how bad things must get for a swallow piece. Guess that means we can't ignore her after all. Alright, Master, we can't gonna do this. We gotta do it quickly. Take the gauge with flat germs. There we go.
7つの竜よ、我が指となるがよい。
Oh, I don't need 5 turns for that.
ここで
And she gets... And she levels up like that. Draco, over here. Master, no, you're too far out. You feel hulky if you're so reckless. No. Yeah, we're really messed up. We should cautious. A pod with a factory cores enough to unseat the stars from the heavens. Indulge in to fill the oceans with nectar and poisons. Feast, 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 feast on the core, prosperity, development, pleasure, arrogance, growth, decline, horror. Simplicity, devour, selfless feast, guilty pleasures are rare delicacies. Rusting, Ectros, wallow in gluttony, revel in lust, submit to greed, dwell on, seethe in wrath, linger in sloth, delight in vanity, drown in pride, smother in envy. Take all that is holy, all that is evil, all that is pure, all that is sinful, all of it, all of everything. Take it all as wicked in this world, all is good. Take all his desires, all of his love. Share it, steal it, consume it, drink it, sacrifice it, squander it. Take everything you have in all creation. And burn it to the ground. It's hot. It's cold. For a second I thought the game broke there. I can't breathe. I'm going to drown. The red incarcerates me. I sink deeper into the red. Painfully, backwardly, I reach the sky and breach it, tear at it. I can sense the crumble of a corrupted desire stretching to the sky itself. Even so, just beyond the reach, I can see a bright, glaring starlight. I'm struck, pitiful, but still no less oppressive than a glimmering jewel in my eyes. Dracosoc, grab onto me. Oh, Tiamat. Tiamat! A mother slept for a child who never faced, no matter how much they tell her, "Shut up, you old hag." Never said anything like that. A little mud like this is nothing compared to my sea of chaos itself. If you want to swallow up this mother, you need a lot more. Enough to cover the whole planet. Man, that was too close. How about you, Master? Are you okay? Here's Draco. Master, look over there. Something ain't right. She's using the mud against us. They narrow? Oh, it's usually being controlled. Damn, looks like it's got her. No, if anything, it's her natural self. Beast 6 is true form as a dragon, drinking endless source from her golden chalice. Dracosoc, listen very carefully. Mother is so proud of you seeing you become a good person willing to cooperate anyone, even the beast. That earnest is what saved me too, I think. But a beast is still a beast, and even a man that can never peacefully coexist with humans. I'm sure you understand that better than anyone. Even when Shadia welcomes a beast into the fold, they only do so after they become an ordinary service when we consider beast authority. So long as that creature remains a beast, humans must destroy it. So I pour you, Dracosoc, my son, sweet child. Fight! Fight with all you got. Get Psalm's peace here and now before I can reclaim my authority. Sure, you're right, Tiamat. Master? I think now is the time for that. Dracosoc! Nah. You're a naughty child, not fair! I'm sorry. Fine, I'll help Psalm's peace, but only this one time. Hooray! Understood. The mud stopped moving. I've used my authority as a Fort Guardian to steal the Incarnate Demonic Beast's power. And sadly, we can't get this one. I'm sorry for trouble, Akasi. I hope you can give me a chance to redeem myself. Who are you? Oh, you're... It's the male. Indeed, Jacques de Moray, at your service. My witch self got to bear me. I've been wandering aimlessly as a spirit until Lady Tiamat saved me. I saw something floating around, so I just brought it along. And is there anything you can't do? I'll hold on to the Incarnate Demonic Beast's place. The rest of you, please take care of that chance to rescue the beast. Sounds good. Very well, then. Oh, what happened to... Listen up, witch. From now on, do as I say. Cat! There's someone inside me now. What the hell's going on? I hope you enjoy using my body as you like, because it will never happen again. No way. A mermaid? A stupid Trevor Silver at that? This can't be happening. Get out of me! If anything, I should be the one kicking you out. Consider yourself lucky. This foreigner spiritual origin doesn't sit right with me. Now stop buying and start fighting. You made this a mess. And the least you can do is clean it up. Well, I never said seen a comedy so duo squandered into one person before. Alright, my darling rebellious children, hurry up before Mara changes her mind. Let's stop Draco. Alright. Actually, we're... Alright. Yeah, we're actually almost up. Alright.
我が行くは温州の彼方アンゼルシャトーディフ
良いやつだ。
まぶたを閉じよそして眠れ
Are you serious? Just one male and I get the whole thing. What the fuck? Oh, there. Sorry, God. Oh, lay near. Nero, thank goodness. Some pieces grown stronger once more. Must be all the archives. The currently dates we sealed away, taking rest of the cider. Okay, that must be the incarnate piece of Indra. So, Sir Georgios, what are you going to do now? What do you mean? You're here to kill Draco and Master, right? Well, You have to come for me first. Nah, now I see. No, I don't think I will, especially since Lady Murray is entirely to blame for this mess. Yep. Preacher has mug? Besides, I'm curious to see where this journey will lead you, young master. Thanks for understanding. Not at all, but I doubt that our heroic spirits are called to this proof world will be so forgiving. You have a long and difficult battle ahead. May God protect you. Look, the letter's here. Come on. That's venomous. Next word up, but also... Just so we're Marissa doesn't improve your... You and Son's piece together. Next time I see her, I'm destroying her. Until then, I'm counting you to take care of Dracosak for me, Satana. I know, don't worry, I will. Are you sure about this, Sir Georges? As a dragon slayer, I possess the power to assess a dragon before slaying it. This allows me to consider a dragon's true nature. Meaning, Draco the Monster Queen is no longer the dragon described in the Book of Regulation. And you therefore think she will never return to her beast's true free form? That I cannot say, but I am saying something that feels off about this proof world. Lady Tiamat. May I ask you to continue to watching over this journey to help them as needed, so we may uncover the truth behind this spiritual proof world. I believe that will be the key to saving you, your monk master. Contacted the beast. You don't have to tell me. Of course I know that. Everyone's mother. You know, no mother would abandon her children. There she goes. I don't know what caused the sixth intelligence singularity to go ray or what might signify, but be wary, master of beasts. The fifth singularity, the continent of North America, a vast landscape where heroic spirits are engaged in war. And unfortunately, I have no means of knowing what sort of changes may have taken place there. And that twisted world filled as with so many heroic spirits, were you to face a united force coming for your head, I know one thing for sure. That land truly is imperious, better than any other.
せいぜい世に尽くすがよい。新たな試練だ。手間取っている暇はない。行くぞ。ああ、見事な働きだ。
Okay, in progress. Beat 5 President Humanity servants. Beat archers, lancers. Good. Okay.
先輩は菜の花畑を見たことがあります。ふと。
All right. Okay. We're just gonna keep going up. Let's have a sight. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going until At least to get to time get unlocked. Yeah, I figured Abby would be here. The man in the black hat. Yes, for. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to clean as much again. Sweet.
我が行くは温州の彼方アングルシャトーティフ黙れ我が行くは温州の彼方アングルシャトーティフ黙れつまらんな我が行くは温州の彼方
So I saw some like people doing like reviews for Devil May Cry. I'm actually kind of wondering how it's gonna actually remind me like how it's actually gonna turn out for like the thing that's coming. For like the new the anime that's coming out on Thursday. Thank you. Alright. So Draco's on.
Ja, しょっくら店番やってやるか。おし。じゃ、次のミッションご開帳だ。
Okay. Oh shit, I used the... Oh, I fucked that up. Oh well. Actually, I used a boo apple instead of a bronze. Oh yeah, I'll play April Fool's. Remember, April Fool's is supposed to be coming on Tuesday, so I might actually end up streaming Tuesday. I kind of like wondering like what game they're actually gonna do. Because they always seem to like do some kind of mini game.
立ち上がれ。まだ早い。ここで終わることは許さんぞ。
じゃ、ちょっくら店番やってやるか。そっかそっか。そっかそっか。ま、いいんじゃね。
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll probably just keep going until I get all these, like, start cleaning up some quests here. I just remember just to actually select the right ones. Although I need to remember to actually switch out Beast Nero with Jalter because I'm trying to get her like up a bit in terms of bonds that way, because I don't know if I have like enough coins. Because I'm trying to get her to like a 120 and then also see about unlocking her like her charge up end.
Yo,
調子どうだ。ちなみにそっかそっか。お、いいやつ引いたじゃねえか。やる。
Yeah, back. Okay. See you back, Chrissy, and thanks for coming in. Alright. Okay, Jerusalem and archers. Babylon. The next thing, okay. Will do. Although I'm thinking like probably April 1st. Okay, good. Oh, and J6 was here. Well, he was here on YouTube.
手加減無用だぞ。もぐもぐ。わがもぐもぐ。
There's no point redeeming yeah. Well, at least for the moment. I may just YouTube hasn't come up with that yet. She's taking advantage of, yeah. No, actually I need to probably reread that. Because I don't know if it was like Archer enemies or just basically archers. Archer servants.
今は楽しめ。いずれ終わるのだから。
さすがは人類最後のマスター。
Oh, Archer class enemies. Good servants. It's like, she's like good. Alright. I wonder how much. Yeah, I think this should clear my quota for like both the undead and then also the archers. Then I need to actually look to see like what's actual left. Because it's gonna like bump up on like certain things.
Hey, いらっしゃい。へへ。そっかそっか。おお、いいやつ引いたじゃねえか。やる。
D1. Alright. Archers and then heaven. Let me figure out where the good servants are at. Yeah, those are evil. That's good. Oh, there's shakes. Yeah, there still is. So how goes it, Ascari? Oh, I used to have a JP account, but I kind of lost it, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Why now all of a sudden I'm getting this? No, I just played this for a while.
インフォメーションだったか。
So like literally just one.
おお、いい。 よしじゃ次のミッションご開帳だ。
Alright. Okay, in progress. Locked. I'm gonna check to see what I have. Yeah, locked, locked, locked. Okay, so these are like the only missions that are not unlocked here. Although, I don't even know where am I gonna find a good service. Oh, except maybe Indicator. Okay, Iku probably be the because I know Hercules is chaotic insane. Alright. Okay.
いらっしゃい。アイテム交換いただきました。そりゃそりゃそりゃ、ワンツーイヤホイ。どうもで一番素敵なマスターとでアイテム交換いただきました。はい、こちらのアイテムですね。ポイントキノコはお持ちですか？すぐお作りできますがいかがなさいますか？ポイントが貯まると、はい、こちら。よく
よし俺
Alright.
見た目変わんねえしガキのままなのになんか変な感じだ。お前なかなかすげえマスターだったんだな。ま、これからもよろしく頼むぜ。よし俺そろ
しゃい。今日は地中海で水揚げされた生きのいい紅天狗だけがおすすめだよ。なんだ、キノコ以外には何があるのだ。冷やかしなら消えてくれ。
Grab the rest of this.
はーい、こちらの。
Alright.
さあ、働け。戦い。駆けずり回れ。
Alright, yeah, I think I'll probably call it. Because I mean, I'm kind of feeling a bit tired because, yeah, work and stuff. Plus, yeah, all the weird weather going around. Stick around, we're gonna find someone to raid. Who's on right now? For some reason, someone's like doing okay, maybe, yeah, okay, I don't know why that's there, but okay, who's also on? Yeah, I think I'll probably raid Hannah. Doing Pokemon at the moment. She's a pretty chill person to hang out with. Does a bit of FGO too, and she also does voice acting. Yeah, have a good one, Wells. I'll probably see you maybe on actually April Fool's because of the game and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna come back probably to just read a bit more of the story. But anyway, Wells, this is your Demon Lord, Draco